Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another Theology Summer Online video. Today, we have the usual prompt. We were asked to examine two figures from the readings and say who stood out more and why. We were asked to pick between Julian of Norwich and Thomas Aquinas, and I chose Thomas Aquinas. Because he was a theologian that I'd heard about before, but I didn't really have a concrete understanding of who he was, what he did, what he believed, and why he's so well-renowned, why so many people know him. So some things that stood out to me, he had higher education in Paris, but it was an uphill battle that he took to get there. His family was against him pursuing that route. So they actually locked him in their castle for 15 months, which I thought was a bit bizarre, in order to change his mind. And reading about him, more stuff that stood out to me. Well, the main thing that stood out to me was his 5 ways to prove God's existence. And I won't quote the whole thing here. I'll just do snippets from each reason. So, reason number 1, in quotes, Thomas reasoned that because the world was not static but dynamic, nothing can move without a mover. He observed that every motion has a mover, which has another mover, and so on until you arrive at what must have been the original mover. Let's see, he noted this is the second one now. He noted that effects require a cause, and there must be a first cause or an uncaused cause to explain the ultimate cause. The third one is all things in the world are contingent, but apart from an infinite sequence of contingent beings, there must be a first, whose existence is not contingent but necessary. Third, the fact that humans can imagine ideals and principles like goodness, truth, and ability at levels of graduation indicates that there must be the ultimate embodiment of those ideals. And the final one, God is the designer who orders all things. Everything moves towards a telos, or goal. Another idea from Aristotle, thereby possessing potency, with the goal of actualization or perfection. So lots of ideas floating around, lots of concepts. Sorry, I just had to make some edits and connect it to the lecture. So going back to where I was before, I think I was around here. He drew a lot of influence from Aristotle. He influenced pretty much all the reasons that I just listed. Shows how open-minded Aquinas was. This open-mindedness led to his rich theology that he had. And the connection that I can make with Aquinas and the lectures that we learned about were the 4 pillars of the church. That the church is one, holy, Catholic, and apostolic, particularly focusing in on the oneness of the church. Aquinas' ability to draw from different sources and trust in the reasonings of others made this really massive effort to prove the existence of God, not a solo one. It wasn't just him doing it. It was one that was built upon the shoulders of giants, I guess, with other theologians and then other philosophers. So yeah, I mean, that just kind of goes to illustrate what we're capable of as when we come together as one church. And that's all I have for you. So see you on the next one.